video I did, I talked about how I had a few different builds, and one of them, which this is basically the most popular one on Metal Gear Survive Online when you're playing the co-op, is the Scout. I see a lot of people use the Scout build if you're picking, when you're talking about the subclass. So if you want to make a build that emphasizes interceptor units, like the turret guns or the grenade guns or the air cannon, you know, this is where you're going to want to go. So basically you're going to want to equip this skill, which is called Unit Enhancement. And the capability of the units you have placed increase. Their attack power durability increases according to skill and rank. So you want to max this out. You're going to need to be at level 5 in order to add the 2. But if you equip this, and you know, everything else is based on how you want to do it, but that's critical to equip first because of how I made the build, which is the next step. So for this build, another thing you're going to want to get is an equipment that improves the interceptor unit attack. So it usually comes in this helmet. The epic ones are pretty, they have some variations, but they're pretty standard. And if you get a THI PEQ CQB headgear MK1, you can get this version of it that has an interceptor unit attack boost level 2. So not only are you going to have the skill for the interceptor unit, but you're going to get the attack boost, and it kind of just builds upon itself. You can create really strong interceptor units. So in addition to that, you're going to need, this one's going to require a lot of gadgets. You're going to use the left and right gadget sling. Again, carrying some survival bag. Doesn't have to be both, but I use both. Carry a survival bag because the amount of interceptor units that you're going to be carrying is going to be weighing you down. So as far as gadgets, I like to use the fences, and then I'm basically, if you're going to invest in having the equipment and the skill level to do the interceptor units, I suggest carrying as many as you can. You know, at least half of your gadgets, so 4+ slots, should be dedicated to interceptor units, so you can kind of get the most out of optimizing your equipment. And I carry basically all the stuff: the grenade turrets, air cannons, Gatling turrets, machine gun turrets, and a flame trap. And I use these the fences. So what a lot of people do is they'll put up a fence, put up a flame trap in front of it, you know, and kind of wherever a place where you can place it where everybody will kind of come to that one spot, then you'll be able to kill them with the fire and either the firearm. Or you can use that same combination with the air cannon, just put that flame trap farther away so that the place that they land at is where the flame trap is. So you can use either of those. There's some maps like the airport that obviously the enemies kind of go through the building, so stairs are a perfect place to place that, either at the top of the stairs or at the landing. And yeah, this build is just emphasizing, you know, making your interceptor units the best they could possibly be. And I use all epic weapons on this since I don't have too much extra going on, so I like to use 2 melee, the shotgun, and 1 9mm handgun, and the epic handgun. For this build, I don't have the maximum level scout yet, so for this build I just use mostly the overpressure rounds. But you can, you know, if you get up there and obviously you're going to play extreme, you're going to have to use either some elemental rounds or carry an elemental type weapon, like the flaming skull machete. That's another one I see a lot of people use online, since you're going to need some sort of elemental attack. So yeah, this is the build if you want to emphasize the most strong interceptor units. You know, carry enough weaponry to kind of be effective, but this one is just all about the interceptor units. And the key to doing that is getting the equipment where you can get the interceptor unit boost, and then hook it up with the skill in scout class that has to do with unit enhancement. And you'll be able to kind of create a build that is really going to be good if you like to use those interceptor units. Alright? So thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Take it easy.